Hi everyone, I am Dr. Rukmini Shah. In this video, I'll be talking about lichen planus. So my today's topic is lichen planus. This is a skin inflammatory chronic condition. Means you have it like for a longer duration. It increases with time and it causes like inflammation and you have cracks, you have thick skin. There is a shiny appearance of you have like eruptions, topped eruptions, and they can be like purplish or reddish in color. This is a skin inflammatory condition that resembles lichen. So that is how this is called lichen planus. Let's talk about the causes and risk factors part. As there is no direct cause known, it doesn't have any direct cause. There are some theories that are believed that these theories is autoimmune concept. Like this falls under, some scientists believe that this is a kind of autoimmune disorder. Autoimmune disorder means in this condition your immune system mistakenly attacks your own tissues and that damages your own tissues. So fall under autoimmune disorder. There's no direct cause. Some risk factors like if you are a female, and yes, you have more chances of having like oral lichen planus, and like about 35 or 30, then yeah, you have some chances of having this problem. And there are some facts that this is not a contagious or communicable transmitting disease. You cannot get it like while this is not contagious or infectious disease, and this does not have any familial disposition. Means it doesn't run in the family, and so it doesn't run in the family and it is not infectious. It is inflammatory condition and fall under autoimmune disorder. Moving on the types of lichen planus. There are different types. The number one is atrophy. Atrophy, as the name suggests, in this condition you have some broken down tissues, and this is usually found in extremities like legs or on your trunk, abdomen part. You have some damaged tissue over there and some broken part. The next one is bullous. Bullous, as the name suggests, again, there is a blister formation and these blisters are fluid filled. And you usually have this mucous membrane on mouth and usually on genitalia, female as well as male part. Next one is like reticular. At times you have white stria or the white lines, and that is called Wickham's line. And reticular types, that is erosive one. Erosive means the ulceration, the further destruction and the damage, and usually this is also found on genitalia as well as on the mucous membrane part. So these are the types, and one more classification we have, and that is basis on the organ, which organ is affected. So oral lichen planus. Oral lichen planus is usually when you have the lesions on your mouth, and this is usually found in the female, and you have like a white stria on your gums, cheeks, and also. And there's a particular type of the lesions, like you have at times there is a blister formation, fluid filled, and usually they are painless. They don't cause any harm or any pain. This is oral lichen planus. And skin, we already discussed that skin you can have like atrophied lichen planus, you can have ulcerative one, you can have reticular one. Right. And the next one, the genitalia. In the female, yes, it can be found on the vulva and the vagina, and in the male part it can be found on the penile part. The areas can get affected. Sign or the particular type of rash that you have in lichen planus. See, it is a very particular type of rash that you have. This can be pinkish or reddish in color, and it is like elevated, and their top are like they are flat topped. Top is flat, and they can be itchy at times, and they cannot cause any problem at times usually, and they are inflammatory at times. They are ulcerative, and we have to rule out other skin condition. Diagnosis part, usually for any skin condition by close physical examination, looking very closely that what sort of rashes you are having and what all symptoms you are having. So gathering all the symptoms, all the signs, you're making the diagnosis part. And at times there is a punched biopsy is done. That is some tissues are taken by doing punched biopsy, and that is taking out of some tissues by like in a circular fashion, and further studied under microscope for further evaluation the mode of treatment and remedies for lichen planus. See, the home remedies are very effective. Aloe vera gel, aloe vera has a very good anti-inflammatory property, so you can apply direct aloe vera extract or juices, or even aloe vera based medicine or aloe vera extract or juices. You can apply directly on the affected area, as known as anti-inflammatory, so it gives you some relief. And turmeric or haldi, it is again very effective for oral lichen planus as well as for the skin problem, again known as an anti-inflammatory property, so you can use. In allopathy, this is a skin inflammatory condition, so you are provided anti-inflammatory topical steroidal cream. Before discussing about medicine, let's talk about the what is more important in homeopathy for a skin case. See, this is not a diagnosis that help us. Homeopath, it is not as important as your symptoms or your sign. We always try to collect all your symptoms, because it matters that what sort of eruptions you having, whether these are flat topped or they are elevated, whether they are itchy, painless, in what season you get aggravated, in what season you get ameliorated, what makes your symptom worse, what makes your symptom better. These are the key features that we should consider. Diagnosis help us, but more than that, the symptom is very important part in homeopathy. To understand the medicinal part and match your medicine with the symptom, so that you get most similar medicine, and that is simillimum, and that gives you the best result and any side effect or any bad effect. This is the basic principle in homeopathy. Start with the Borax. Borax is a very good medicine that is given in oral lichen planus. Once you have like there is a white stria in your mouth, and they are usually painless, so in that case Borax works wonder. With that, you have dryness of mouth, so you can use Borax orally. These has dropper itself, so just use 1 or 2 drops direct on tongue orally before or after having like 30 minutes of the gap should be there, and just use it like 2 to 4 weeks, or it depends. And you start with the lower doses, lower potency, color can be anything, like it depends belong in what company you have. Arsenic iodatum, again a very good medicine that is given in like multiple skin problem, whether you're having psoriasis, you are having eczema, or you are having lichen planus. Good, once you have exfoliative type of lichen planus, means there is an exfoliation, your skin comes out. In that case, you can use arsenicum iodatum. Antimonium crudum, very good for all skin problem, like when you have leathery skin, you have thick or cracked skin, so in these cases we prescribe antimonium crudum, like 1 or 2 drops, same way orally. Don't buy all the medicine, just buy the single medicine. And Thuja occidentalis, Thuja you might be knowing for the warts. Thuja is very good for genital warts as well as for genital wart, but apart from warts, Thuja works like in other skin problem as well. Thuja gives like very good result in lichen planus also. So Thuja works when you have stubborn skin disease, means you are not getting relieved from other medicine, and there is an unhealthy skin, you have dirty look, dirty skin. So in these cases, these symptoms matters a lot in homeopathy, so you can use Thuja in that case. Sulfur again given when you have unhealthy skin, even you are aggravated while bathing and you have aversion, you don't want to have bath, so in that case sulfur works wonder. And symptom part, you have burning, itching, so in that case sulfur works amazing. Mother tincture for the topical application, for the local application purpose. Avena sativa medicine, this is for the clinical purpose. You can buy even a smaller quantity. You can apply this with the help of cotton directly on the affected part. This works as in like anti-inflammatory. You can use this medicine. All these medicines link are given on description box below if you're watching on YouTube. So hopefully this video can help you. If you find this video knowledgeable, informative, please like and subscribe. Press the bell icon to get notified, and keep watching, keep supporting. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.